Hey guys, welcome to Nira Techies. In this video, I am going to explain the different types of validations in reactive forms. So basically, we have two types of validations. One is inbuilt validation and another one is the custom validations. For the inbuilt validations, we have the keyword is called validators that basically provide the different kind of validations like the required validation and minimum and maximum length, so email pattern, and also if required we can apply any kind of pattern validations. The second one is custom validations. So for implementing the custom validations, so we have to create some custom kind of functionality. After that we can use in our application. So for in this video I am going to create one implement confirm password validation. For that I am going to create one custom functionality, and also we can see all different types of validations. So let me go to my code. So this is my created application and see the output. So I have three fields. One is username, then password and confirm password. As of now, I am not applied any validations here. And let me show the code. If you see here, the HTML side, there is no much changes. Actually, I'm using the reactive forms. So I'm mentioning the form group. Let me go to the TS file, then only you will get the better idea. So see now I have declared my reactive form with the name of the reactive form. So it has three controls. One is the username, password and confirm password. So just defined. So after that, in the HTML side, I have included this form group. And for all the controls, I have mentioned the control form name. Sorry, the form control name. Okay. This is done, and also the very important thing, if you are using this reactive forms, you should import this reactive form model. So these are the basic changes for the reactive forms. Now I am going to apply the validations. First, let me start with some inbuilt kind of validations. After that, we can go with custom validations. For applying any validations, we can use validators keyword. Okay. So basically, this validators also belongs to Angular/forms. So it will provide the different kind of validations. Like if I am giving the required, so it's coming. And also you can see the email pattern and the minimum length, maximum length. So first we can use the required. The same way we can include this for next two fields also. Okay, this is done, and my username supposed to be minimum 6 length. So I'm going to add one more validators here, then minimum length. So see, still it's showing some error. If you want apply more than one validations for any specific control, we have to use the validators.compose option. So we have to pass the values in the array format. So let me copy both the things and include in here. Okay, we have done. And the next one is password, and here we have the validations required, and the final one is confirm password, that also required. If you see here, if you are trying to inspect the element, you can see the ng invalid. In case if you are trying to enter some value, test user. See now, so I am entered the value and also I provided the more than 6 characters. So now it's saying ng valid. And also if I checked in the password side, that also still it's showing the invalid. So after entering any value, it's completely changed into the valid characters. So but as a developer we know whether it's a valid or invalid, but the user we have to provide the required error message, then only they can understand. So let me create the validation messages here. For implementing the validation messages, I'm going to use the one span tag here. Enter username. Okay, and also I am having one class here for showing kind of red color class. And we have one more validation. Username should be at least 6 letters. Okay, done. So now you can see both error message in the default way, but we have to apply based on the conditions. So for that I am going to declare one getter property here, and basically this getter property will return the complete form. So return this dot reactive form dot controls. So it will return all the controls, so we can access any controls from our HTML side. So let me include ngif here, ngif. So here the condition is, so we already declared this getter is f, and inside that we have to find the control. So we are doing this all validations for username. So let me copy this one here, and the next one is get error, and our error type is required. If not equal to null, and this get should be, so this G should be small letter. So I hope we have done. So let me verify. So it's showing some kind of error, and username. Yeah, actually we have to provide in the codes. Okay, fine. See, now it's showing some error message. Enter the username. So if I'm entering test, so now it's not showing any error. For this span message, we have not included any condition. That's what it's showing defaultly. So let me include that also. So we can copy the same thing here. Let me include for this one. Here our error name is minimum length, min length. Okay. So we can verify now. So see, now the username is required. So if I'm trying to give right, that means I'm provided just 2 characters. So it's saying the username should be at least 6 letters. Admin user. So after I'm entering the valid data, so the error messages are gone. The same way I'm going to apply for the password also, because the password is the required one. And password. The same way I can apply for the confirm password also. So in the reactive form I have declared using this password. So let me change, instead of the username we can change the password, and our error type is the required, so there is no change. The same way I can apply for the confirm password also. So see, now the basic validations are applied. So admin user and test. So here also I'm providing the test. So now we have completed the required field validations, but the very important thing is we have to implement the confirm password validation. Okay, for that I'm going to create one custom validations here. First let me declare my function must match. So basically it has 2 parameters. First parameter is password, and the second parameter is confirm password. Okay, done. So it will return farm group. So here I have to give the small farm. Okay, we have just declared the farm group. So after that, I am going to declare the fields constant password control equal to farm group dot controls. So here we need to pass this password value. Okay, the same way I am going to get the values for the confirm password. So once we have this information, we can access the particular control. So actually we are applying validations for this confirm password. So this confirm password has any errors, and it's not equal to confirm password dot errors of or must match. Except this must match, it has any errors like maybe the required field validations or else minimum length. So if it's already having any error, we have to just return it. Instead of submitting the form, we are just returning. So after that, we are verifying the conditions. The password control value not equal to confirm password control dot value. Then we have to set the error confirm password control dot set errors. We have to provide in the array format, and the must match true. Okay, this is done. And the else scenario, we have to set the error is null. So for that, this array object, and for that the object also it's not required. So let me give like this. So now I have created my custom function here. This custom validations function I supposed to apply for my forms and controls. So first let me go to the forms. So if you see the form group, basically we have the object. So let me include the one more object, validators, this dot, and our function name. So we know it is true input parameters, and one is password. So whatever name we have declared here, we are supposed to pass it here. And the second one is confirm password. And also the very important thing is this validators we should be smaller. If you are providing this caps, it won't accept. So you have to give the small letters. Okay, now we have applied the validations, and also the very important thing is we have to show the messages. So let me come here. Here I am going to apply one more span tag. So up to this it's fine, and our new error message is so the must match. So let me include here, and also the error message password mismatched. See now, we can verify once again. Here actually I'm trying to give test. So initially it's saying confirm password is required. So now I'm trying to give the test for T. It's saying the password is mismatched. Yes, T. If I'm providing the exact value, the both are got same. And if I'm trying to give one more value is 1, so again it's saying the password is mismatched. In case if I'm providing 1 in the bottom, sorry, in the top also, it's working fine. So now we have implemented our confirm password logic. So I'm trying to explain this model once again. So because it's very complicated. So after that we can see the email and the pattern related things. First we have to create our custom functionalities. So I am passing the two fields. So here I am just mentioning is the any is the data type. Basically I am using the string. Here actually I am passing the control name. That's it. So based on the control name, I am trying to get the particular control. So declaring some constant variable, I can get both the controls. So now I'm going to apply the validations for this confirm password only. So here I am checking when except this must match. Do you have any other errors? If you have any error, we are just returning, or else we are checking our validations. So we are checking the value of password into our confirm password value. If it is not matched, we are setting some kind of errors. The must match is our error. If both the values are same, then we are setting our error is null. So this is the function. So after that, we are including this function in our forms. In the forms, we are adding one more new object, and we are giving new parameter is validators. Here we are just passing both the control names. What are the controls we supposed to check? We are just passing, that's it. So after that, for the showing error message, the procedure is same. So we already have an getter properties f. So using this getter property, we are returning all the controls belongs to our forms. So if you want access any control, we can give like this. And if you want to verify what kind of error we have, so if you know all the error names, we are just passing inside the get error method, and we are checking if in case you have an error message, then we have to give our custom error message. That's all about the idea. So now I am going to include one more control for showing these email validations. So let me copy this whole content here. Okay, it's fine. Instead of password, I am going to give the email, and this type password also it's not required. Here I'm going to give email. So actually I'm not declared email, so let me include it, and just I'm copying this password, email. So instead of the required, I'm going to use this email. That's it. And for showing the error message, this is basically an error, email type of error. So let me give like this, and so we can verify the form once again. It's showing some required error messages, so I can give this admin user. So bust field is fine. Now I'm trying to give test, it's fine. And the confirm password, that also working fine. For the email, I'm just giving test. It's saying invalid email. Okay. Now if I'm giving the value like this, it's accepting. Okay. So this is all about the email. And now I'm going to explain this pattern validation. For for explaining the pattern validations, so I'm going to use the same email field. So I'm going to use the same email field. Instead of email, I'm going to use the pattern. So inside that we have to provide our pattern. So I'm already having some kind of pattern. Let me include here. So now I am applying for the email. You can apply for any controls like for password validations or telephonic format. So for any requirement, you can include this regex pattern values here. So we have done here for showing the error message. So let me change here also. See now, nothing is showing. Again, if I'm providing test, it's saying invalid email at mail. After that, okay. So after providing this, the valid data, it's accepting. So now most of our validations are gets completed, and finally we can apply the validations for this register button. So now I'm trying to disable this the button. So after providing all valid value, then only I am going to enable it. So let me come here. So in the button, I am going to use the disabled property. So after that, so let me give invalid. If it is invalid, it should be disabled. See now, defaultly it's disabled. So let me give the validators admin user and test. So now it's showing the now it's look like enabled, but as of now I'm not entering any value. So in case if I'm trying to give some invalid email, so it's accepting. So after ending the valid data, so it enabled. Other than that, it will show some error. So basically it's not checking in case if you are not providing any value. So if required, you can include the one more validations called the required validation. So based on that, we can get the values. And also if you want get the form values, we have to use the click option. So basically this is the event binding. So let me declare the function, otherwise it will show the error. So here I am trying to get the complete value console.log. So this dot the reactive form dot value. Again I am filling admin user, and also let me go to the console, then only we will know what are the values are coming. Test and again test at gmail.com. See, all the values are coming, the username and password, the confirm password, the final one is email, that also coming. So this is all about the reactive form validations. In our next video we can see one of the important topic. Thanks for watching. Still, if you have any doubts or clarifications, please post in my comment box, and also please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.